This is Ken with Alaska Pick. On the table here are all the tools and the Alaska picks that I use for my own playing. And as you notice here, we have cutting pliers, we have file, we have big toenail clippers, we have a big file here. And what I do is as you can see right here, I have no center band in the pick. I have removed it. And it's for my own personal comfort and taste. You can go either way, whichever way you like. What I do with the pick is I take this big pair of cutters and I reach in here and I cut this band completely out. And then I'll take and I'll trim the tip of the pick itself, this section right here, because I like them nice and short. I like them barely longer than my natural nail that I like to play with. So you just reach in here and you just start cutting these things off and just snip them off. And then you take your file and you file it down the way you want it. And the other thing I do to make the picks comfortable right off the bat is there's some sharp edges on the corners here, and I take the pair of snips here and I snip them off, and I just round them off real snippy like that. And then I file them, and then there's nothing digging into the underside of your flesh when you put the picks on. And that's really all you need to do is those few things, and it really helps, and it gets real comfortable. The other thing you want to make sure you do is to mark each pick for each finger. The better you do, or the more you keep the same pick on the same finger, the more comfortable it gets, and then it has kind of a memory thing going on, and that way it'll get more comfortable faster. Now the brass picks here, the only thing about brass picks to remember is they are noisy on wound strings. That's just the way it is. And so what I do, if you want to use the brass, is I take a big file like this and I will actually just file it down into the length I want, or not at all. Sometimes the natural length that I make these picks works just fine for a lot of players out there. You don't want to do anything with them because they just work. Now sizing is always a problem, but the thing is about sizing is that I can wear any one of these sizes on my somewhat large hands. But I prefer the medium. It doesn't go very far around the finger. It leaves a lot of flesh exposed, but I can wear larges, or I can wear extra larges, or the small. And what it comes down to, you have to do trial and error. The only way you're going to know which pick's good for you is to try them and play with them for a while, and you make that decision as you move along. Other than that, that's about it. Well, thank you from Alaska Pick, and happy picking. For information or questions, contact Ken at Alaska Pick. So it's alaskapick.com, or my email address is info@alaskapick.com. I can answer your questions for you. Thank you.